Yes, well, I'm back again, and, well, I just thought it's time for the New Year vlog, so I'll first start by saying Happy New Year to everyone, and thanks all for your support over the last year. Channel's gone up a bit, had a few new subscribers, so that really means a lot, and, yes, 2021. Well, what can we say about 2020? Not very many good things, can we? The only thing I can think of that was so fortunate for me was that my 30th birthday was a couple of months before the whole lockdown came into full effect, and before we started, before COVID really struck. So that was good. And obviously, on top of COVID, in between the first and second lockdown, I had to spend 6 weeks in a hotel, which wasn't great, but could have been a lot worse. Anyway, so yes, well, I think, am I optimistic about this year? Well, if this vaccine does the job, I mean, we can't put all our hopes on the vaccine, but hopefully, if it works, it'll make us a lot safer, and we'll probably have a more, I think maybe around after Easter time, things may get a bit more back to normal. Okay, so, yes, well, what I'll start off with is that to say that Christmas this year was good. Considering the difficulties this year, Christmas was actually very nice. I was with my family for Christmas Day, and thankfully they're in my support bubble, so, yeah, my mum and sister, and I'll show you a few things I got for Christmas. Got a bit of money from the family, and some of the things I got. I finally bought myself a microphone, which is something I've been thinking of getting for a while. I got myself this Snowball Blue Ice microphone. I was looking at the highly recommended ones for vlogging and for good quality on YouTube, and this one wasn't too pricey, so I decided to go for that one. Also, with some Christmas money on Christmas Eve, I bought myself the new Blu-ray that I got was, where is it? That's the one. Yes, I got myself the Witches, the new remake, which I watched on Christmas Eve, and actually I was quite surprised by it. I'm a big fan of the original 1990 film with Angelica Houston. That was one of my favourite scary kids films. Had that on video back in the day, and of course I do have the DVD of that as well. But this new remake was fairly good. It was different, very modernised, but it was still a good film, so I got that. I did download a couple of games. As for my, as I always have a new game to play on Christmas Eve, what I chose this year was Sakuna, which is an anime platformer RPG. You can get it on the Switch and the PS4. I got it for the Nintendo Switch. So I spent an hour playing that on Christmas Eve. I also got, when I heard that the Lexamon Extinction was on offer, special offer for the Nintendo Switch, I bought that for £14.50, and that's a good game. Basically a very similar thing to Pokemon, but it's got its own storyline, going around as a tamer, catching monsters in an open world, and you can play online as well with I think up to 3 or 4 players. So yeah, that was that. I've done a full review of this already. This was something my mum and sister bought for me that I didn't know I was getting. This Shrek the Brave figure from the possible characters from the movie toy line. And they said they found this in a collector's shop, so I've already done a review of this. That was my previous video. And also, one thing I got that I ordered that was there for me on Christmas Day. I got myself an Amazon Fire tablet, the Amazon Fire 7. That was on offer for $34.99 over Christmas, so I got that as well. And I've ordered a few more things, but they might not be here for a while till after my birthday because they're coming from overseas. But yeah, so those are mainly the best things I got for Christmas. I also, just one more thing. Also, because I am a brony, I got this little Rainbow Dash figurine here. And this one comes with this very nice. Comes with a few different, because I've got a couple of Rainbow Dashes, but this one comes with this. Comes with this little bow sort of necklace thing that she can wear. I did manage to get it on the other day, but it's hard to get one and keep on. It also comes with this as well. This little thing you can clip on. So yeah, those were the Shrek figure and this little Rainbow Dash were the only two bits of plastic I really got. But nonetheless, I like the stuff I bought. And also from my sister, present from my sister, as well as a tenner, which I bought a new rucksack with. She got me this Harry Potter Night Bus piggy bank, which had some sweets in it. I've eaten the sweets. So, yep. Okay. So yes, Christmas was nice, and I really enjoyed my Christmas dinner this year. We had a good selection of different food. We had a nice roast turkey, pigs in blankets, and roast potatoes, cauliflower, peas, and we had the alcoholic chocolate Swiss roll for dessert. That was really nice. Okay, and so in between Christmas and New Year, didn't really do a great deal. Just did a bit of shopping online. Bought myself a case for the tablet, and I have also got a microphone filter for my Snowball Ice mic, which is I've already got the case for the Amazon Fire, and that keeps it well protected. I'm still waiting for the filter for the microphone to come, and plus a few other things. I've ordered a few other geeky things. So what I did mainly between Christmas and New Year was just play with my presents, continue day-to-day life as best we could. Went up to see the family whenever I could, and the pets. Yeah, dog and cat are good, and the dog and cat at my mum's got nice doggy and cat stockings with treats in for Christmas this year. So yeah, and also I've still been watching Disney Plus and Netflix. I watched so many Christmas films from the end of November up to December the 25th, Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, I remember I watched A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott, despite that I'd already watched it because I have got the DVD. I also watched Home Alone 2, which I'd also watched on Disney Plus, and I also own a DVD of that as well. But anyway. Yep, so, and then for yesterday, for New Year's Eve, I was here for most of the day. I went out into town in early afternoon just to get some stuff, and then went up to my mum's about 7:30, and then came home about 20 past midnight, because my mum had to get to bed because she was up for work today. But yeah, we had a few drinks, and we had Jules on BBC Two, so we just sat with Bucks Fizz, beer and wine, and watched having that on. So yeah, last night was pretty fun because since we can't go out and be with since we can't go out for a drink to the pub and that, but it was nice. Both Christmas and New Year, they've been really nice this year. I think probably better than I expected, but we've always managed to have a good Christmas, so that's good. So 2021. Well, I just hope that we can continue fighting, because we're going to have to keep going on against COVID for a while, despite there being signs of improvement with the vaccine. But now there's this new tier that's been introduced, which most of the country went into as of midnight last night. But 2020 for me, mainly because of the fire here at my complex and having to have 6 weeks away from my home in a hotel. That was ultimately what the bad point was. If it had just been with lockdown and COVID, without that, I wouldn't have thought it so bad. But as I say, we've done really well to get through it, and I really am sorry for all the people we've lost this year, all the people that have lost loved ones and friends due to the coronavirus. It's very sad, and I think when you hear of all the deaths that have happened, and all, the massive number of cases and the daily deaths around the country and around the world, it really is sad to realise what we've all gone through, and what some people have been through far worse than me this year. As I say, for me, just the worst was that fire. That was something I never thought would happen to me, but now I know that there's really sort of thing can happen, and people should be careful, because it could happen to anyone. And I wasn't the only one that was affected by it. It affected all of us here at the complex. We all had to be away for quite a while, but we're all back, and it's been the rest of the year since then, it's been okay. Summer was sort of normal-esque, with the pubs opening again before the second lockdown, but other than that, but then when the second lockdown hit, reality hit again, because cases were even higher than back in March. But let's just keep going. New year, new start. Let's hope for the best, and let's all continue following the rules and being safe. Okay, yes, so I'll end here with saying Happy New Year to everyone. My hat goes off to everyone for coping so well with what's gone on this year, and let's just keep our heads up. Okay, thanks all for watching. See you soon. Bye.